Welcome to the Canvas Outcomes training brought to you by the Teaching and Learning Center at Rider University. I'm Jamie Dubuque, the Teaching and Learning Technologist here at Rider. Today, we'll dive into the powerful tool known as Canvas Outcomes, exploring its value and how to use it. Let's get started. First, what are Canvas Outcomes? Outcomes are specific statements that describe the knowledge, skills, and abilities students should demonstrate upon completion of an assignment, course, or program. They provide clear targets for both instructors and students to aim for throughout the learning process. Outcomes are determined at the institution or program level and are aligned to assignment rubrics. So, why use outcomes? By aligning assignments and assessments with predefined outcomes, instructors can ensure that their teachings directly link to key skills and content. This alignment fosters transparency, consistency, and accountability in the teaching and learning process. Additionally, outcomes align with the accreditation process for certain programs of study. Now, let's walk through Canvas outcomes and grading. Outcomes are added to rubrics, which instructors then use to score specific assignments in Canvas. Instructors are not responsible for determining outcomes, only assessing students' progress toward mastery of outcomes. Upon scoring a rubric that contains outcomes, data is automatically collected by Canvas and can be pulled by Rider without instructors having to compile the data manually. So, to summarize the process of outcomes to scoring, outcomes are first created and then added to a rubric. Instructors are responsible for adding rubrics to assignments. They are not responsible for adding outcomes to rubrics. Once faculty have added the rubrics to the assignments and students have submitted their work, faculty score submitted assignments in Canvas using the outcomes-aligned rubrics. Data will be automatically collected once the scoring process is complete. In order to score the outcomes-aligned rubrics, instructors need to add rubrics to their assignments. To add a rubric, navigate to your assignment in Canvas. Your department will have already communicated which assignment to use for the outcomes process. Locate the assignment. Find the Add Rubric icon under the assignment description. Click Find a Rubric in the top right corner of the rubric box. Now, select the appropriate rubric. You'll be notified about the location of the rubric by your department, but here you can see the rubric collections available to me. For this example, I'll be using the Department of Communications rubric for oral competency. Scroll down and click on Use this rubric. You will now see the rubric attached to your assignment. Some instructors do not want to use the rubric for actual grading purposes, meaning they don't want the score to show up in the gradebook. If instructors do want it to show up, they'll click on the pencil icon to edit the rubric. A warning will pop up. Select OK, then scroll below the rubric. Here you can choose whether to count the rubric toward grading the actual assignment. Once you've adjusted your settings, select Update Rubric to reflect the changes. Your rubric is now ready to be scored. Let's pause for a moment to see the student view for assignments that contain rubrics. Here you can see that the student is able to view the rubric and the text entry box at the same time. Now that our rubric has been added to the appropriate assignment, it's time to score it. Just a reminder that at this point, you will have already decided whether to count your rubric score for the assignment as a grade. Once students have submitted work, you can begin scoring the outcomes-aligned rubrics. Go to your assignment and select Speed Grader in the top right corner of the screen. Now hit View Rubric. If you need an enlarged view, you can toggle the grade toolbar to widen the rubric. To score, simply click on the rating for each criteria strand. The total points for the rubric will automatically update. Select Save. In this example, my rubric is not set to count as an assignment grade, so you can see that the grade for the assignment is still blank. I will need to manually add in my score for the assignment. If I choose to, I can add overall comments for the student to view by typing in the comment box and selecting Submit. The Submit button only refers to my comments. I've already saved the rubric score. Now, my rubric has been scored and my outcomes data has been automatically mapped. I've added my own overall assignment grade since I've chosen not to have the rubric score count as a grade, and that overall grade has not impacted the total rubric score. At this point, I'm ready to score the next student's assignment submission. This concludes our overview of Canvas outcomes and rubrics. Remember, by leveraging these tools effectively, we enhance our assessment practices and support student success. If you need additional help, please reach out to Jamie Dubuque at the Teaching and Learning Center. Thank you.